A dramatic backlash after the Academy Awards said no to an award for a Christian movie. Alone, Yet Not Alone was nominated for an Oscar for Best Original Song. That is until last week when the nomination was abruptly rescinded. Our next guest says this smacks of anti-Christian bigotry. Gerald Molen is an Academy Award-winning producer of Schindler's List and the upcoming film America, to name just a couple. Jerry, good to see you again. And so you wrote a scathing letter to the Academy expressing your great disappointment, saying you're stunned, it's truly incomprehensible, and it's ludicrous that they have done this. Why?
Hi, Megan. Good to be with you again. Well, I just found to be a little bit interesting when I heard about the nomination being rescinded, and it bothered me. And then investigating a little bit further, I found out that it was because someone did some lobbying, and I guess allegedly that's against the rules. I found it kind of strange because if one stopped to think about from December into January, there's a lot of lobbying going on for the films and for other categories. And why was this one singled out?
Well, and that's the question. We asked our brain room just for an independent assessment, and they said this happens all the time. They don't have any, horse in this race. They say campaigning is allowed. It's common practice to lobby, and it doesn't look like they broke any rules in doing this. So why would they be singled out? I mean, is it common for a nomination like this to be rescinded for lobbying?
Well, that's what struck me. I don't think so, and maybe it is. Maybe I've missed something. But as far as I'm concerned, it was just one of those instances, that came up that bothered me, and again because of the lobbying by other categories that never seemed to be a problem.
We looked at the stats, and it said that, at least what we found, in the 86-year history of the awards, this is only the 4th time a nomination has been rescinded. So it appears like not that often. And yet the Academy says, look, the producer of the film sent out an email to people saying, would you at least consider this number song? Because it's such a little-known film. It wasn't shown in many places at all, that no one's even going to know about it unless you consider it. And the Academy says that's a no-no, and it had to be revoked. Why do you not accept that as the explanation?
Well, if that's the final decision, then we're all going to have to accept it. We don't have to like it, and we can certainly voice our opinion. And in my opinion, I just felt that.
But how does it normally go? I mean, you produced Schindler's List, you produced Jurassic Park and its sequels. When you want to get those films nominated, which they were and they won, in your case, do you send out emails? Is this so taboo?
Well, I don't remember sending out emails, but we certainly use the social media wherever we can. And of course, there's ads. That's a big part of it. And there's a lot of money spent on marketing campaigns.
I know you say in your letter to the Academy that you believe this is going to needlessly offend Middle America. Why do you think that?
Well, number one, if you take a look at the artist, Joni Eareckson Tada, here's a woman, she's 64 years old now. She did a phenomenal job of singing this song. And for them to strike out and rescind the nomination, it affects a lot of other people. There's musicians. There's Ms. Tada herself, and I think that's a shame when somebody's got a following like Joni does, that she gets sat down.
Yeah, and I know that they have that you found out that a rival film hired a PI to dig up dirt on this film because they were ticked off they didn't get nominated, and that the Academy rejected that appeal, and then somehow found a way to bounce this Christian song from this Christian film out. Do you believe there's any chance that the Academy will reconsider, as you are now asking them to do?
I have no idea. I would really hope that they would, reconsider, revisit the issue, and take a look at all the facts.
Wow. Well, it's a song sung by, as you put in your letter, a quadriplegic hero to evangelical Christians. Who captured the imagination of the American people, and it will not be, as of now, included on the list of nominees at the Academy Awards. Jerry, thanks for being here.